We love hip hop.
I want to talk about picking sides. All right. I've been listening to the Rory and Maul podcast earlier this afternoon. I was waiting for Maul's response from the freestyle that we watched earlier, Jay-Z at the Roots Picnic. And Maul has finally responded on what side he's going to pick in this Drake versus Jay-Z beef, if it does happen. I'll say two things before I play the clip. Yep. He also said that a battle is imminent. If Maul is saying, and I'm not saying Maul's word is law, but he has a little bit more inside knowledge. He actually spoke to Drake the night of the Roots Picnic when the freestyle dropped. He actually, and he'll be mentioning this in the post that I'll be playing for you guys. He actually said that Drake put him on to the fact that Jay-Z dissed him and was doing whatever. He wasn't even watching the Roots Picnic. So he has been forced to pick a side, and I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to put up a poll and see how you guys feel about it. So let's get to the clip. Big salute to Maul.
It's probably going to happen.
Thank you. After all that,
but
please make sure you add that part in the clip.
But it's different than what you're saying. It's probably going to happen because it probably has to happen. Drake is obviously the top dog.
Mm-hmm.
Jay is obviously the greatest ever.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it got to happen.
I'm literally going to.
How does it happen? How does it happen with a 50-something-year-old with 3 kids who is only doing things for fun? When it comes to music, Ho's only doing it if he's moved by it.
They're both two of the most successful rappers, two of the richest rappers ever. And
but we never.
If we want to get in the booth and start really dragging our nuts and talking our shit, then let's do it. That's all. Now I'm with it as long as it remains, rap and respectful. I'm not with the corny, just make up anything and say anything bullshit that we witnessed.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Just 2 years ago. I'm not with that.
But don't act like Ho's not above that. He didn't actually leave a condom in a baby seat.
You don't know that.
But you don't know that. You wasn't there fucking him.
You don't know that. Because I know niggas that really get down like that.
Fact.
Ho.
I know niggas that fuck shorties and the baby was in the bed sleep. That ain't they baby.
Oh no, I know that for a fact.
All right, so you think somebody's against leaving a condom in a baby seat? The baby, I'm not saying Jay put the condom on the baby head. I ain't saying that. Jay not that type of nigga, but if the baby seat was empty and I just finished clapping cheeks, I might have left the condom there. Like, I mean, like, yeah.
I just think
that's crazy. I remember that was very flagrant when Jay-Z said that shit. Right? I left condoms on that baby seat. Why is somebody the only one getting voted for, fam? Spread it out. I put a poll up here, okay? Pause. I put a poll and pause again. Who will stay objective in the Jay versus Drake battle? Academics. Maul. What's the dirt? That's WTD right there. Or Friday Ricky Dread. Fam, what's the dirt? All of these people are all Jay-Z. Well, the exception of Ak. Ak is not going to be objective. Okay, so maybe that was a bad choice. Because Ak has problems with Rock Nation. Like, serious problems. But Maul, right? That's Big's brother. All right? And what's the dirt? He don't got a dog in the race. He's been a fan of Jay-Z from time. Drake wasn't Jay-Z was here first. Keep that in mind.
Hov is sick at that point in his career. He's fucking in a car and there's a car seat next to him while he's fucking.
No, you got to get it off sometimes. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, it probably has to happen. It probably has to.
And how are you going to handle all of this, my love?
Oh, no,
watch the marriage looking like a snack. Yeah. How are you going to handle this?
We circling right back to the JD question.
It ain't that firm friends. Friends never had to decide. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it like that.
Yo, this nigga over here telling me like what's understood don't need to be explained. What side, nigga? What side are you on?
It ain't no side to pick because it's not beef. It's not a beef. It's just two niggas.
Pick a side.
Niggas going at it.
All right, all right. Hypothetically, if it goes there, you got to pick a side. There?
Wait for it.
I picked mine. I was with Biggs.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to ride with my man Drake, man.
Ooh.
Over your actual family?
Yeah, man.
All right. I've defended you for so long. Things are misunderstood. Y'all don't understand.
I gotta ride with my man.
I even explain certain things to fans.
It's my man.
That looks like you don't understand. How would you feel?
Listen, Hove is big, bro. But I'm just saying, in a frilly little fade with my man, I gotta go with my man, dog. I gotta go with my man. It ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't getting.
Wow. What Drake got over this nigga, bro? This guy's going against his family. Big's brother. Woo. Y'all doing that, gang? All right? Give me like, and he's gonna give a scenario. You know what? Let him give the scenario first, and then I'll ask you guys.
Physical, it ain't none of that. But if it's a frilly fade and my man versus big bro, listen, man.
My man's versus big bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when he minimized it. Yo, you know, my man's against big bro. Like, this is the nigga that, like, to be honest, and I know Maul has been able to do his own thing as far as making a name for himself in the scene. But being Big's brother helps a lot. And Biggs, with all due respect, I'm sure he has a great business acumen. But we wouldn't know who Kareem's Big Burke is if it wasn't for The Rock. Right? And who was the cash cow for The Rock, baby? He was 1/3 of Rockefeller. Who were the other 2/3? We know about Dame, but who was the main one? Who was the one who helped put food on the table? Who was the one who got who put this man on trips? Okay? Who was the one who got this guy probably some little residual groupies? It was jayz, nigga. Jigga. I know you know Drake, and he doesn't know Drake just from like a couple of years ago. He's known Drake for probably like almost as long as I've known Drake. Okay? Like a good 20-year span almost. If not, probably 20 years. So Maul has been around for a while. All right? But that's would he even been around if he wasn't down with Big, if he wasn't Big's brother? Like, would Drake even know him if he wasn't Big's brother? I'm just saying, I'm just putting some different things out there into the atmosphere of the type of choices that he has to make. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get this camera. Biggs, I'm your little brother now. I'm your little brother now.
I'm the captain.
I'm your little brother now.
I gotta go with my man.
I'm your little brother now.
I gotta go with my man. What y'all want me to do?
I'm about to call your sister, bro.
I
That's
gotta go
insane.
with Yates. Wow. I gotta go with my man, B.
She's gonna call it sister. Be like, yo, he's betraying the family for his friends. Think about it like that. I'm adding sauce. I'm playing. Right? Oh, I should have put J. Roebuck in that choice there, Dr. Ink or Inky. I don't know. I can't pronounce shit. Bro, think about it like that, bro. You know, when your parents, especially if you got like some Caribbean parents and shit like that, they'd be like, you're gonna diss your family for your friends, for your little friends? They're my homies, Mom. You don't understand. They understand me more than you do, Mom. Them type of ways, right? Like, yo, you're going to diss your family for your gang? For the streets? We're the ones who birthed you and raised you. And you're going to diss us for your friends, for your little friends? I'm just saying how it looks like from a parental in the household type of way. We're talking about billionaires and, you know, hit making rappers and shit like that. So it's a little bit more nuance to the case here. But if you were just to boil it back down to the rule, boy, you're gonna diss me for your little friends, your family. Where are you gonna go for Thanksgiving? Wow, Jamil.
Jay is big bro. That's big bro. That's family. We know that.
Why though? But let me tell you. No, but let's really dig into some shit. Like, let's really be real here. And the reason why Maul is picking the side that he's picking, because he noticed that his family won't disown him if he don't pick his family side.
Talk about it.
Me. Can't nobody disown me. You talking about?
His family loves him.
And I love my family.
And won't disown him if he picks his friend's side.
If my man, like, yo, listen, big bro want to go in the streets to catch a fade, and that's my man. I'm like, big bro hit hard as shit, yo. But come on, man.
Oh wait,
I got to root for my man.
He said root for. Okay, so let's break that down. Let's hear him say it again, and hopefully I don't get a freaking copyright because this is like Netflix material, but this is on their channel. Okay, go and subscribe to Rory and Maul. All right, the credit goes to them. This is from their channel. This is not a Netflix clip. Let me play it again.
Man, no, but let's really dig into some shit. Like, let's really be real here. And the reason why Maul is picking the side that he's picking, because he noticed that his family won't disown him if he don't pick his family side.
Disown me? Can't nobody disown me. What you talking about?
His family loves him.
And I love my family.
And won't disown him if he picks his friend's side.
If my man, like, yo, listen, big bro want to go in the streets to catch a fade, and that's my man. I'm like, big bro hit hard as shit, yo. But come on, man.
Oh wait,
I got to root for my man.
Okay, so if big bro, my family, one of my family members. Okay, I know Jay-Z's not his direct family, but he's like, that's family. He said his own mouth, his own words. Pause. Right? Yo, that's family. Now, if big bro wants to catch the fade with my friend, with my homie, and he's like, yo, big, okay, all right, big bro hits hard as shit, because he's your big bro, he's your family. And I'm not saying Maul's right or wrong. I'm just giving you guys the scenario here, okay? I'm saving my opinions for after. That's your family. Are you going to go with your homie to go fight your family and just be like, yo, I'm rooting for my homie? Or are you going to stay objective like, yo, well, my homie is fighting my family. I'll go watch. I might bring some popcorn. I'll watch. But I can't pick a side because you're fighting with my family members. Which one are y'all taking? So let's break it down into ones and twos. One in the chat, if you're going and you're saying, you know what? Let's start with a positive one. I'm going to go there. I'll watch, but I'm not going to pick a side. Two in the chat, if you're going to go with your homie, and go watch this fight and then root for your homie fighting with one of your brothers. Let me know. That's choice number 2. There is no choice number 3, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh, not a fire, Joe. You're fending for the homie. Yo, low-key, sometimes family can be fucked up. You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So there's that. Yo, chat, there's no 3. 1, you're rooting for one. Sorry, you're staying objective. I'm watching the fight. Okay, if your homie goes down, you're not gonna jump in and start kicking your brother in the face, and vice versa. You're just gonna go and be objective. All right, break it up, guys. After the fight is over, break it up. Take your separate corners. You'll go home with the homie because that's your homie, but you didn't pick a side. And then 2, if you go there and then when your homie's whooping your brother's ass, you're like, yeah, nigga, get him, hit him harder. Because big bro hit hard as shit. Which one you choosing? See, none of you guys want to pick a side neither. Hard. We're making hard choices over here at the We Love Hip Hop Network today, right? Keep talking, Maul.
Damaris, you're not seeing it.
I got to root for my man.
You surprised me with this one.
It's a friendly fade. This ain't gonna get like this. Ain't no beef. It's a friendly fade.
I don't want to snitch on him, but I see the play and I respect it. Remember when Kendrick said, "You never thought OVO was working for me"? Maul's gonna pretend to be on Drake's side and be running that shit.
Yo, Maul, Jamil, don't leave him hanging, brother. The man, look at this. Fist closed. He wasn't like reaching for something. He's trying to dap him back, bro. Yo, Maul's a real asshole. You're acting like you're not even on camera, bro. Like, nigga, your co-host is trying to give you dap, bro.
Oh, beef? It's a friendly fade.
I don't want to snitch on him, but I see the play and I respect it. Remember when Kendrick said, "You never thought OVO was working for me"? Maul's gonna pretend to be on Drake's side and be running that shit right back to Hov.
Word.
Rory took back the dap. He's like, well, shit. Maybe you ain't feeling me like that today, bro. Look at Maul's face. Like, no, I would never do that to Drake. What? Be an OVO mole for my family? I didn't even mean to put the freeze frame like this, bro. But this is the perfect face, bro. Oh, man. This is a Maul meme right here, bro. Hold on. Let me make it full screen. Damn, nigga. Just the thought of turning my back on Drizzy. That's the kind of face. That's the face. Right there. The thought.
You don't think Hov got like better moles? Like I see what you're doing.
Look what he think. He think I'm one of them niggas. No, nigga. If it's my man, I gotta ride my man. That's big bro though. Like I'm saying, I'm like, yo, this nigga hit hard though. If you my man and you about to fight, I'm like, listen, you know that nigga hit hard.
I don't believe you, Maul. I think I'm pretty good at voice analysis, speech analysis, body language, tone. I heard a tremble in his voice when he was like, when he was like, "That's my man." He kind of just said it like with a tremble voice. Because like there's a part of his mind like, fuck, that's big bro though. Damn, I got my first groupie off of the Hard Knock Life concert, bro. Shit, that's big bro still. That's all. All right. And thank you, Dark Dream Nightmares, for the super sticker. That's my man. Listen.
And I'm like, yo, this nigga hit hard though.
No.
If you my man and you one of them niggas, no, nigga. If it's my man, I gotta ride my man. That's big bro.
I gotta ride with my man.
I'm one of them niggas. No, nigga. If it's my man, I gotta ride my man. That's
that last my man didn't sound as sure. Maul, don't make them melt the chain. Again?
He think I'm one of them niggas. No, nigga. If it's my man, I gotta ride my man. That's big bro though. Like I'm saying, I'm like, yo.
I don't know, man. I don't like that last one. Ride with my man. We'll keep our eye on you, Maul. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Maul.
This nigga hit hard.
Pause.
If you my man and you about to fight, I'm like, listen, you know that nigga hit hard. Yeah, all right, nigga. But I'm just saying, I'm going with my man. I gotta ride with my man. That's all. It's all love all the way around. But
put the camera on me. Yo, Biggs, whatever ticket you have for that nigga for night 1, night 2, night, I'm right here, my nigga. You know, you see who I'm routing with, my nigga.
Can be bored. Y'all can be bored. I can't.
Oh, this nigga's a great podcaster. Salute them all. That reverse Uno was so quick, you didn't even see it. She's like, listen, don't even look out for this guy anymore. He's about to go choose his friends. Oh, you guys can be bought.
You see who I'm routing with, my nigga.
Can be bored. Y'all can be bored. I can't. That's the difference between us. Y'all can be purchased.
Boy's good. That boy's good.
Balls now.
Y'all for sale. Yeah. Come on, Drizzy, goddammit. Come on, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, what if he lose?
Yo, let Hov do some fireworks at Yankee Stadium. The biggest yeah of all times come from my mouth.
What if he lose? Either one. How do you react to either loss?
I mean, I don't know. You got to watch it play out.
Mo, I was trying to explain to everyone at Roots Picnic.
So, yeah. Maul has picked a side. All right? He said Maul's still waiting to get that OVO chain. I think Maul already got one. I'm not going to lie. Maul's one of them type of niggas who'll have the chain and never have posted it. One day just pop out with that shit and be like, nigga, when did you get the OVO chain? I already had that shit. I had that shit like since 2019. You'd be like, what? He's different like that. I'm not even trying to glaze or anything like that, but he does. I'm not even bigging him up for it. It's like weird. It's like, bro, you're not going to tell nobody that like man's gave you a chain? You'd be like, ugh. To be honest, I've been listening to the Joe Budden podcast for a long time. And I've heard him mention Drake here and there and their relationship. Like, but I didn't really know that Maul really fuck with Drake like heavy like that until 2024. So he's pretty much kept that under wraps for a long time too. Like I said again, he's mentioned it in passing, but in passing, this staunch support, unwavering support for Drake, I only found out about this in like 2024. And like, oh, the inside knowledge and Drake called me on the phone and all type of shit. So he's been good at keeping that under wraps too. All right. Maul's not a clout chaser. You're not like me. You know what? I'm not even calling myself a clout chaser. I didn't even announce when Drake followed me neither. So suck. What do y'all think, gang? Is he right for doing this? Friday, where will Drizzy go down in history if he lost to Kendrick but spins the block and gets clipped? Hove, let's entertain it. So if he lost to Kendrick, all right, or when he lost to Kendrick, and now if he goes against Hove, and you're saying if he loses to Hove, let's think about that for a second. He took an L to Pusha T because he didn't respond. He wasn't allowed to drop the nuke. Okay. So that ended in a loss because the last track that we got was Story Added On. All right. We can say that. You know? Or if he clipped Hove. If he wins. Okay, let me get to that theory in a second. I misunderstood, but I'll get to that theory in a second. We'll go negative and then positive. He lost to Pusha T. He lost the Kendrick Lamar one was a tough one because it kind of put a damper on his reputation. Obviously, the lawsuits out there against the label. But it still was a hit to his. He had to like bounce back from that. So that was tough. So if he loses to Jay-Z, I don't think it'll be equally as tough because I feel that the worst has happened with the Kendrick Lamar battle. As far as like being called a pedophile and shit like that, like that's the worst that a man could do to say to you on a rap. The most that Jay-Z's gonna say is like, I'm richer than you, you're my son. He might reveal some behind the scenes things of how Drake is getting jerked by the label or some shit like that. and cool. So, and the old heads like myself are and not myself personally, but the old heads from my generation are the ones who are going to be the most like, no, Jay-Z, even if Jay-Z's losing, they'll be like, nah, Jay-Z won because at least he writes his own shit, right? So I don't think it will be as bad of a loss as if it, as the one that he took to Kendrick. Now, if he wins, he's got another 20-year career on. Like, I think he already got the 20 years, but he's got the 20 years with a Jay-Z defeat under his belt. To me, that completely washes away the Pusha T beef. Right? I know, like, you can't rewrite history. Yes, the Pusha T had happened already, but if he goes against Jay-Z and decapitates that camel head motherfucker, bruh, the GOAT status that he has now is going to go up 10 times, right? Like the young boys, like the YN say, like the aura, his aura points are going to go to 1,000,000. He can use that to ride into the sunset whenever he wants. Like, yo, if I want to leave in 10 years, sure. If I want to leave in 15, whenever. I beat Hov. What did you do with your life? Right? I even think it's gonna be respectfully to Jay-Z and my old heads out there who are gonna be like, that's blasphemy. It's gonna be an easier battle than Kendrick Lamar. Jay-Z has less to lose. He loses the battle to Drake. It's not gonna make him less of a billionaire. It's not gonna take anything away from his business acumen. It's like, whatever. I lost to the kid who, you know. It's whatever. I'm still the GOAT. I'm still Hov. Right? But I think a battle will happen, but it's not going to be an epic proportion type of battle like we got in 2024. Okay? Respectfully, I don't think Hov can handle Drake. And niggas going to be like, oh, of course you're saying that, Friday. You're a glazer. Nah, I'm like the most objective nigga. If Hov is hitting him with some crazy shit, if Hov is ready to write a 616 and a Euphoria and then keep on, you know, have something in the tuck just in case and have an audible track just in case Drake says this, if he's willing to put that amount of work into it, then let's go. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think at 56 years old, he's ready for that action. And Drake, he's like, bro, niggas ain't nobody ever doing that to me ever again. I'm not gonna try to bait somebody out to try to that ends up ambushing me in the end. Nah, he's probably been preparing for this nigga. Drake wants him to pop out so that he can catch a W and erase the sins of the L's. Right? Like, come on, old man, get cute, bro. The only thing I don't like about this disingenuous game is that a lot of y'all niggas, LA niggas included, and the New York niggas, once Jay takes his beating, once Jay takes his belt to ass, you guys are going to be like, well, that's pretty easy when he has 10 writers and Jay's writing in his head. All right, bro. And you know these niggas is going to say that shit. When Jay's, you know, figuratively like bleeding from the profuse lyrical shots that Drake sends at him, and he's like, no more, no mas, waving a white flag, niggas gonna be like, yo, that's easy for him to do. His writers must have been in the zone. So he can't win in the end of the day for certain men. But for people who have sense, let me know who you guys got in the battle, and we'll get off of the segment here. Okay? Like, if it really, really goes down, and not even like goes down like in a little bit, like it goes down in epic proportions. Like, niggas is sending low blows. Drake is like, yo, what about you on the island? All types of shit. You know what I'm saying? What about Beyonce? Why you think I was posting Solange? Because freaking I was putting dick in Beyonce's throat. Like, it gets nasty. And then, you know, Jay-Z's like, bro, he starts throwing PDF freaking allegations at Drake. He's like, fuck it, man. I'm going to do the Kendrick shit. What about this? What about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets real disgusting. Who's winning this battle? All right. Not a clean, do it for hip hop battle. Like, dirty, no holds barred, cage match. Friggin', you can just pick up objects from anywhere and get real nasty with it battle. Who's winning, Jay-Z or Drake? Like, nuclear destruction. Let me know. Bob Bomb says both gonna lose. Well, yeah, technically. Right? Everybody's reputations will be fucked after the battle. It'll just be like, oh my God, I didn't need to know so much about both of you two. Like, yuck. Like, Jay, how could you say that? Drake, oh my God, how do you sleep at night knowing this information about Jay? Like, real, this disgusting. All right, who's coming out at least? You know, like in the end of the movies, when like the two freaking like main characters of the movies go through like an epic battle, and freaking they're like throwing all of their superpowers at each other, and then they both use their big one, and like boom, and then they both freaking go flying back and shit like that, and end up both on the ground. You know in the movies that always happens. Like, both the protagonist and the antagonist just they clash so crazy that by the end they're both laying down. They're both like, and then one gets up. You know what I'm saying? You guys watch enough Netflix movies to know what I'm talking about, bro. There's always the one that's finally like, and then he finally gets up and he puts a rock, finishes off, or you know what I mean? Finishes off the freaking whoever. It's usually the good guy. Who's gonna be the one who finally gets up after? All right. The media will say Jay won, no matter what. It's a rigged boxing match. I'm not even thinking boxing, bro. I'm thinking apocalyptic, Thanos level, just crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like friggin' planets colliding and shit. Like, by the time this shit is done, like the whole rap game is just gonna be like in shambles. But one man will rise from the ashes. Who will that man be? All right. Will it be Drake? Or will it be Jigga? All right. That's how he's gonna sound when he's getting up. It's just Jigga. Drake will mash him up easy. Young Money says Jay-Z ain't got no ammo on Drake the way Drake has ammo on Jay. So you guys don't think it's going to be one of them battles that like they're both just fucked up after. You know, you just think it's going to be a clear win for Drake. Light work. Just fold that up right now. I guess. Let me see what y'all saying over here, and then we'll get off of the story. I asked who will stay the most objective. Okay, it's moved around a bit. Who will stay the most objective in the Jay versus Drake battle? So we have Academics with 6%. We have Maul with 6%. We got What's the Dirt with 13%. And with a whopping 74%, we have Friday, aka Objective Rick Dread. Let's go. Thank you, gang. I'm glad y'all know me, man. No chain coming soon.
We love hip hop. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe. We love hip hop.